There was a small boy named Ishan, who lived in a quiet town, where evenings arrived softly, like a whisper. Ishan often sat by the window, watching the world pass by. Sometimes he didn't even realize how long he had been there. He would see older boys, playing confidently, speaking loudly, making decisions, and leading games. They seemed ready, in a way he wasn't, and every time a quiet thought settled gently in his heart.
I will do all this when I grow up.
He didn't say it loudly, just softly, almost like a promise he kept making to himself. When his mother asked him to help in the kitchen, Ishan smiled gently, but stayed where he was.
I will help properly when I grow up.
When his father invited him to sit and learn something new, Ishan would answer, with the same quiet certainty.
I will understand better when I grow up.
And when a friend needed support, Ishan paused. He wanted to step forward, but something held him back.
I will be brave like that when I grow up.
Days passed, then months. Nothing seemed wrong on the outside, but something remained unfinished inside him. One evening, while sitting near his window again, Ishan noticed a small plant outside. It had pushed through the soil just a few days ago. It wasn't tall, or strong, or ready to give shade or fruit. And yet it hadn't waited. It didn't say, I will grow when I become a tree. It didn't wait to feel ready. It simply began. It was already growing, right there, in its smallness, in its beginning. Ishan kept looking at it for a long time. Something about it felt honest, and something inside him grew quiet.
When does growing actually begin?
It begins the moment you choose it.
Ishan didn't quite understand, but this time he didn't wait. The next morning when his mother called him, he went. He helped. Not perfectly, not confidently, but sincerely. That afternoon when his father sat beside him, Ishan didn't say later. He listened. He didn't fully understand everything, but he stayed. And when his friend struggled again, that same hesitation rose inside him, that same quiet fear. But this time he didn't wait. He stepped forward anyway, and simply stood beside him, quietly and honestly. Nothing remarkable happened that day, but inside Ishan, something had quietly begun. Days turned into weeks. Ishan was still small, still learning, still unsure at times, but he no longer said, maybe I will, when I grow up, because he had realized something simple and deeply true. Growing doesn't begin when you become ready. Growing begins when you stop waiting to be. It happens in small choices, in quiet courage, in moments no one sees. And slowly, without even noticing that, Ishan began to become the person he once waited to be. And maybe, just maybe, there is something in your life too. Something you keep telling yourself, waiting quietly. But what if you don't need to wait to feel ready? You don't grow someday. You grow the moment you stop waiting to begin. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Soulful English Stories S888 for heart-lifting stories of the soul, told gently for hearts that feel deeply.